Hey guys, Tammy here from ReikiandYoga.com. I want to talk to you about choices and choices about your own healthcare. It's really, really important that we take responsibility for our own health. And I have a situation happening right now that I'll share with you, and it's just a great example of, not that I'm tooting my own horn here or anything, but it really, really is important to realize that we do have choices. So about 2 years ago, I broke my big toe, and I didn't do anything about it at the time. I just let it heal on its own. So for about the past 6 months, the toe has been kind of aching and complaining a bit. And again, I didn't do anything about it. So within the last few weeks, the pain has been just so intense that finally I was like, okay, you know what? Enough is enough. I have to. I knew that if I went to the traditional Western approach for healthcare, that my toe would basically have to have surgery. And what they would have to do would be break the big toe, which isn't pleasant, and then I would be off my feet for approximately 6 weeks. No driving, no walking, and no teaching, because obviously I can't teach yoga classes with a broken foot. So the other thing that I decided is, okay, let's look at this. It's a toe, it's a bone, skeletal system. Let's go see the chiropractor. So I decided chiropractic would be the way to go. So I went to the chiropractor, and we'll call him Captain Crunch. So I went to see Captain Crunch, and he sent me off for x-rays and then brought them back in. And as we were looking at the picture of my foot, you could see that the bones were right up against each other. So most bones, as you know, have to have like a little tiny bit of space between them. My bones aren't like that. There is like the bone is right up against each other. And then a shard of the bone is standing like straight up. So I have this pressure on the very top of my foot where this fractured piece of bone is sticking in. So there are a few other things going on as well. But I decided, okay, let's see if chiropractic can do the trick for me, because I really don't want surgery. Now, the only negative with this is that Captain Crunch told me you have to wear shoes not 24/7. I cannot sleep with shoes on. However, the rest of the day he wants me with shoes on. As some of you know, I am a yoga teacher, so wearing shoes is really uncomfortable, particularly in a yoga class, because it just doesn't cut it. I love just exploring the dexterity of a bare foot. However, for the next 6 weeks, that's not going to happen, so shoes it is for me. And in the choice between shoes and surgery, I decided, let's opt for the shoes, because I don't want to do surgery. So this is the thing. And so far, by the way, I've only had 2 or 3 adjustments, and it's working really well. I am not pain-free yet, but I've got mobility back in the toe. It's not hurting as much as it was. So it is working more toward healing. So the thing is, if we take our own health care responsibility, that is, for our own health care, then we'll find that point where maybe you have some other choices. So don't always just take the first advice that comes through, unless, of course, you believe in what you're hearing. But it's really, really important. You can get a second opinion. You can look at the alternatives as opposed to dealing with Western medicine. There are always choices. However, keep in mind, I would never ask my homeopath to help me heal my broken toe, misaligned broken toe, or do heart surgery, anything like that on me. So we have to keep our head in. So we want to be open, but we don't want to be so open that our brains fall out. Anyhow, keep that in mind. Your health is your wealth, really, and it's so very important for us to treat it with as much care and gratitude as we possibly can. I hope you have a fantastic week, and we'll talk again soon. So I knew that if I went to a podiatrist or a how do you say chiropodist? Anyways, let's edit that part out.